For the purposes of this experiment, we're using an egg.
𝐟𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵 Fairy has chip spice. Okay, Fairy has chip spice.
If I'm a mod, then I can. Oh, okay.
I think they're gonna die. Of a 44-pound fish. Please let me go to 𝐍�𝑋𝐶𝐸. Don't shoot me, please. All what I get from eating these sweets is the bland taste of jelly no flavours. Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well out there. You have tuned into the stream, and I am 𝐿𝐶𝐸, owner, operator of the stream. Let's hop into the office. Here I am, pleased to announce the light is looking swish and the mic is sounding normal. For anyone here who was not here on Wednesday, we believed we had uncovered a real problem with the sound. And having observed it, I also got panicked. But then having retested, having changed the cable on the microphone, I think the problem, sadly, it injures my pride to say so, was 97% a problem of mic technique. The sound is still clipping. No, it's good now. But it might be normal clipping, isn't it? No, it's not still clipping, is it? Could someone else verify? Disconnected Dan says it sounds good. Basically, thank you, Big Popper. By the way, Big Popper, I've seen other streamers address you, and they don't elongate the A sound on the end of Popper. Did also hear a clip or two. I was probably talking louder than normal. See, what I think I need to do, right? Here's what I believe the epitome of good mic technique is. And I've learnt this from someone who received media training in London, the city in the UK, not Ontario, is that you talk off axis and you just talk a little louder and you talk away from the mic. I'll do it over here, right? Because I don't think it's a good test for me to come up, lips kissing the microphone, because that oughtn't to be how I talk. That oughtn't to be how I. Oh no! Even back here with good spacing. Trying to get an XLR. They're money though. It was bad from afar too. What about here? If I just say bad. What about if I say bricks and mortar? Is that still crackling? That's good. Bricks and mortar. I can say bricks and mortar. That's fine. I think you just need less energies on the A's. But that's my number one place to give it some oomph. Say HOD carrier. HOD's not going to be a problem, right? HOD isn't a plosive. HOD's all breathy. Upward right here. At the back. We're not going to have any issues here. It's here on the lips. That's where we have problems. Hello, Albert.
Welcome to hell. Please enjoy your complimentary welcome
It's fine
bear.
to sound rough.
Your welcome bear loves to see new faces in the chat because new faces are delicious faces. Your welcome bear also loves to see its own collection of human faces grow from strength to strength.
Welcome, Albert, to the community. That was your customary welcome bear. You don't say the H in HOD. Am I being Pygmalion? Anyway, can people just clarify that broadly speaking, me talking nice and clear back here is sounding all right? People just clarify that yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's all just move on. It's fine. Generally, it's fine. I know that people will tell me if it goes really far off, apart from Albert, who might just tell me if there's a minor problem, but with the emphasis of if there's a major problem. And I could just take that into account. That can be all up here whirring in the mate. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Are you muted, Catbox? No sound? You're lying. No, you're lying. I can see it right here. Frog is muted. Frog's not meant to make any sound. It's not very quiet. It's normal. Is it? Has it just gone very... Can I trust all of you? You can't hear anything? No, I can see it's broadcasting. Oh, God. Oh, look at this. I can get some cheap viewers from... Welcome, BZN Reverse. Where can I get cheap viewers from? Dynamic NFT online /6fi6. Yeah, I'll hop on over there. First time chatter. Well, make yourself comfortable. This bot has a tag of CSGO Week Brazil 2022. How was the CSGO Week in 2022, BZN? Aren't most viewers free anyway? No, you can buy them. They won't be real, obviously, but you can buy machines stuck to a wall to tune into this URL. I don't know what that will get me, but I can do it. How much are you all getting? Have you seen that that the Democrat Party have described Joe Biden as very demure, very mindful? That is Pokemon Go to the polls at record speed. Yes, Joe Biden officially has been nominated as very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. Yeah, didn't another senator come out and say that he's a Redditor and a Swiftie? This is posturing at the highest levels. They're posturing at the highest possible level of empty signifiers. Do you need a mind to be mindful? No. No, when I think about, oh, Josie Russell, you know about being demure. Well, let me in you let a secret that will cut you out a lot of work. It has become a semi-meaningless echolalia within about a week and a half of its conception. Mindy Kaling saying that Nancy Pelosi was doing brat girl. So did that happen? Or is that you? That feels like something that sits between a Twitter joke back when I went on Twitter and something that could genuinely be happening. Can't say demure these days. These days you can't. It did happen. Great. Perfect. Why not? Inoffensive and infinitely mute. Yeah. Great. yes, what I do like now is that there'll be like a cultural goblin mode. You know, that hit peak new media, social media lexicon level. It ended up in the OED after about, well, it took about a year to get in there. But it did mean something. It stopped meaning something, I think, once, I think the Telegraph or something said that, I think the Telegraph said that Jim Royal from the royal family, that he was Goblin mode. But he wasn't Goblin mode, was he? Jim Royal was never Goblin mode. Do you agree with me? Because Jim Royal was in the family household, and he was surrounded by loved ones who respected him, and that fundamentally isn't Goblin mode, is it? That is what Aristotle would have called eudaimonia. Do you know what I mean when I say eudaimonia? Let me just put my first belief up. Jim Royal was not Goblin mode. The Telegraph may have said Jim Royal was Goblin mode, but I swear blind that he was living his best life. Did they respect him? Yeah, they loved him. They respect him. Of course they loved him. Reddy, earlier you were saying that frogs eat hamburgers, so your skepticism feels a little bit rich to me. How do I get the grid? No grid, please. Jim Royal was not Goblin mode. I believe there was a Telegraph article. Telegraph, Goblin mode, Jim Royal. Hello, Natalie. Yeah, why everyone talking about the Goblin mode? We're going to see a picture of Jim Royal in here. There he is, look. Jim Royal, the archetypal slob. Jim Royal was never Goblin mode. The Telegraph have claimed that Jim Royal went Goblin mode. Goblins are about seclusion. Goblins crawl through tunnels and never see the daylight. He is sat on a warm orange chair with a warm, nourishing drink, surrounded by his family. He's taking in the news. There's dappled sunlight coming in through the blinds. He is living absolute best life. The people who really are Goblin mode could only dream of Jim Royal's life. Jim Royal wishes he was a goblin because I think he hates the obligations foisted upon him by the nuclear family. He dreams of the tunnels. He dreams of crawling hand and fist through little tunnels to find a gemstone. But what does he have instead? Bliss, and he hates it. That's what I think. That's more like Hobbit mode. Yeah, he's more of a Hobbit, isn't he? Yeah, he's more of a Hobbit. And honestly, who's the guy who's this actor? He could have played Bilbo. He would have been a good Bilbo. Bilbo Baggins. I think that would have been good casting. Not Bilbo. Is Frodo the first one? No. Bilbo's the first one. Oh, but this is from the other Hobbit movies. Bilbo Old. Bilbo Old. Yeah, there we go. This could have been Jim Royal, I think. I think this could have been Jim Royal. I think there's a similar energy coming off of this. Ricky Tomlinson. Ricky Tomlinson's head. Can we just get just his head? Yeah, I think that just about works. I don't have any particular issue with Ricky Tomlinson. I think he would have made a cracking Bilbo. Ricky Tomlinson went to down. Yeah, Ricky Tomlinson, absolute ledge. Is this a Pressler? I don't know what you're telling. I don't know what you're asking. What does it mean anything to me? Fuck it, Hyacinth Bucket. That's what I mean. Oh, sorry, going back to my original point is that Goblin mode retained a meaning. It retained a meaning all the way to the end, even though that they said Jim Royal was Goblin mode, and that's wrong. I see where they're coming from, right? I think it's just the Telegraph having a bit of disdain for the working class and thinking that Jim Royal's messy. He's not messy. He's not messy. He's a bit scruffy. Honestly, the house is pretty well held together. He's probably just a bit scruffy. Goblins aren't scruffy. They're wearing tattered, mud-covered rags. They've got open wounds. They're screeching. You know, they've got no vitamin C. You're sounding quite southern this evening. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Oracle, I think because I'm decided to enunciate, then I'm, I don't know, I guess I'm going into performance mode, which has to be understood by people in home counties. Anyway, my point is that Goblin mode retained a meaning right to the end, but demure and mindful, it's lost all of its meaning within a fortnight, and I think that's a real shame. Especially because mindfulness is now on the NHS, and now it doesn't mean anything. Oracle just said he sounds soft. Oracle's trying to get me to flip my lid, but I'm not going to, because I'm demure and I'm mindful. But yeah, I am actually pretty soft. I'm like a little throw. So I just want to challenge the other thing I said was that oh wow, we've got a welcome back coming in.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love to see new faces in chat, and I love to see this community grow from strength to strength.
Albrot has just said the following. Albrot said, "You went a bit mad a few days ago when Oracle sent a purple message." In what sense did I go mad? I want to investigate this. What do you mean? What do you mean I went mad? I didn't break my mic. I got too close. You could argue I forgot good mic technique, but I didn't go mad. I stayed. Your voice crackled. And is my voice okay now? Let me listen to myself. Hang on. Let me just. I'll be the judge of how my voice sounds. Hello? 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 Am I crackling? Bad. Bad Barnsley. Bad. I sound great. I went bad. Yeah, but now I'm not going bad. Do I sound all right? Okay, good. I think I sound good. Let me make it so I can't hear my own voice. Lovely. So you'll be glad to know I'm getting settled in the United Kingdom. In the middle of sort of unpacking and getting settled, I had to visit my nan. And you're not going to want to hear this. None of you are going to want to hear this, but I have to say it. My nan recently had a booster for COVID, and it sent her blonde again. She got re-blonded. And Jam, I know you're in the chat. Jam, will you back me up on this? Because you were there. Okay, you don't trust me, but Jam is in the chat, and Jan is a mod of this community. Jambud has just said, yeah, I saw it, I can testify. And if it wasn't for the fact that I love my nan dearly, and she's an old woman, and she's not going to want to appear on camera, I don't want to draw her into stream shenanigans. Do you know how desperately I want to lean over to her and go, can I record a front-facing smartphone video for my online community of slathering trolls? But I'm not going to do that to her. I'm not going to bring her into it. I wish it wouldn't be an imposition upon her to get involved. Because I sit in her living room and I have 5 cups of tea and she tells me how it's all gone blonde. And she says that someone in the parish actually knows someone in Leicester who's had the same thing happen. And then my mom says, oh yeah, and we got some of her hair and we sent it to a researcher at Dublin, at Trinity College Dublin, because he is the world leading researcher on hair changing colour for unknown reasons. But now he won't respond to the family's emails. And then I leave. I go, okay, that's just what's happening in my family. And I tell anyone in the world. And they say, you're lying or your nan's lying. I had a picnic with my friend from the vaccine clinic near a big rat's nest just on Wednesday. And I told him about this. And he just laughed. He just laughed and laughed. And I said, well, do you believe me? And he wouldn't confirm. He wouldn't confirm. No one thinks your nan is lying. People think my nan is lying. I might nag him. We don't doubt that your nan is blonde. We doubt that it's connected to the vaccine. How would a video of her being blonde prove anything? Well, just as well I didn't bother her for one, then, Albrot. What's your pet theory then? Or are you just a skeptic? Are you just asking questions? Blonde like Pamela Anderson or more like 𝐟𝐫𝐸𝐬? No, don't get it twisted. Woman with grey, old lady with grey hair. I'll try to demonstrate. Oh, like old Irish lady with perm. Is that what it's called when the hair's all big? Yeah, okay. So what you really have to imagine is that this is just grey, right? This is just the grey you get with age. And then what we've got is let me get a good colour. Can I customize my own shade? Where's yellow? Hex code. Can someone give me a hex code for a beautiful yellow? Does your nan get a hair pump? Yeah, she's got. It's more tight than this. Irish Nana tight perm. Is that what it's called?
Open.
What's it called? How my nan's hair looks? Yeah, is that it? Surely it's the perm chemicals. No. Because it's only happening when the boosters are coming. So what's happening now, right? Is that the blonde's sort of coming in. Why is this coming out? Why is this coming out brown? I'm trying to get no shades available for this color. What? Give me. Have you got any yellows? What's happening here? Just give me this normal yellow. There we go. You just won't let me colour with it. You're just not going to let me. Can't do it. But anyway, so it's around the roots. It's around the roots, essentially. You should get a hair permanent at the same time you're getting boosted. No, this is conspiracy. Can you hear yourself? This is conspiracy theories. You're grasping at straws. Oh, we've got a poll going. What's going on? Vote 1 if the vaccine turned Sean's nan blonde. Thank you very much, Pepsi Scrolls. 2, someone is lying. 3, aliens did it. 4, all nans are fake. But we've got the gun counter still going. I actually think we don't need that. That's Olive. Yeah, I'm not as used to this program as I'd like to pretend. Hello, the Irish Island. Whenever Twitch recommends a channel to me and I go in, the streamer is always talking about the Irish Nana. Anyone else notice this? It is a problem. It's the current meta right now because it brings you in.
Poll closed.
The Irish Island.
Moultrie
Is
My nan.
this?
But I'm just going to give it to you as a fact. Oh, 1 second. We have a welcome bear.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bear.
Thank you for triggering the.
See new faces in the chat.
Love to say
Love
faces in the chat.
From strength to strength.
And strength. Eh?
Okay.
Probably one of the more unusual welcome bear videos you could have received there, the Irish Island. Let me just tell you a little fact about my life, and then I want to check if you believe it or not. The COVID-19 vaccine turned my nan's hair blonde. This is, I don't want to say controversial, it's worse than that. No one in the community will believe that this happened. Whenever I go home or go back to visit family and I visit her, she's recovering from a booster or just about. Egg.
Egg.
Egg. Okay, I'm back. Egg.
Open.
What is biggest in Ireland? Nanas, Daniel O'Donnell, Haggis, the vaccine. Egg.
Egg.
Egg. Is that a mega
Egg.
gun?
Egg.
All right.
Egg.
Egg, 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 egg.
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 Did you say it was the roots that went blonde? Mostly the roots. I don't want you thinking she's gone like Marilyn Monroe, full blonde. But she gets a blondness comes back. I'm going to tell you, it's not roots. Sean can't hair well. No, it's the roots go blonde, isn't it? But let me tell you a fact about the blondness that even if you are starting to believe me, this will put you right back into the skeptic's corner. And this has been told to me by 3 family members. Is that she wakes up blonde and then it fades throughout the day, and then the next day she wakes up blonde again. That I've not observed with my own eyes. I've not observed that. But that is the story, they say. But why would I make that up? Like, why? If my job is to convince you of something, why would I add that in? Why would I add that fact in? I think they were talking some shit there. Well, I'm just saying that's part of the canon. That's part of the law. Could it be skin stuff, oils, flakes? Yeah, it could. But whatever it is, it's being set off. Whatever, chain reaction, whatever Rube Goldberg of hormonal, internal pigmentation issues, it's all being set off by the COVID-19 vaccine. I'm not saying the COVID-19 vaccine just specifically goes in her arm and then just goes straight to her hair and turns her hair blonde. It could be any number of things in the middle. There could be loads of middle dominoes of the vaccine affects her pituitary gland, which affects her, I don't know, her lungs. And then that affects this, and then that turns her hair blonde. We don't know. But all I can say is this starts the chain reaction and it finishes up here. Well, actually, also, she becomes immune to COVID-19 for another 10 months. But also, her hair goes blonde. Are you jealous? No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be blonde. I've built my whole brand about being, I don't know, not blonde. Is this frog bliss? Yeah, could you not see the frog? Shall I put on some frog music? Got some frog music on? So you're anti-vax then? No. I mean, I might be if it turned me for blonde. This is a bit froggy, this music. Hello, Plem. Always thought your name should be Sean, not Blonde Morley. Well, I'll take that under advisement, Big Popper. It won't be actioned. Don't hold your breath on it. Yeah, my nan's extremely old. I don't know if that's part of it. My nan's 95 now. That's mad. And what's madder still is she keeps falling over and hitting her head. And the family collectively goes, and she comes back stronger. She full recovery every single time. She keep on little. She fell over, hit her head on the till. Fine again. Have a wooden spoon. Yeah, she's got ladles in both hands. I do need to know if you've noticed that her pubes will. I'm simply not at liberty to say, not at liberty to know.
Paul. Oh.
I need to go in just a minute. I want you to know that it's not because I'm in the car and I'm about to pick my children up from school, but because you didn't see my extremely good joke earlier and I'm hurt. Goodbye. Oh well. Can we find Albrott's extremely good joke? Can someone fish it out? Where is it? Where is it? Your thanks phone? Is this it? Is this the good joke? Your thanks phone? What is it? Is that the joke? Where's the joke? Where's the? I'll just screenshot everything Albrot said, and then we'll work out which bit's the good joke. Okay, it could be a typo, but it could also be a joke. Your thanks phone there. You think that's it? And then there's, oh, so you're anti-vax then? I don't think that was it. That seems even less plausible as the good joke. We've got that as well. And what else has Albert said? I'm sure people are correcting me at the very bottom and saying, oh, it's this, it's that. There's Mega Egg. That could be a joke, is it?
Closed.
Then there's Albert said thank you. Won't be that. Does anyone know? I get it. Thanks, phone. It's too far up. Is it that? Do we think it's this? Your thanks, phone. Is that going to be a community meme? We'll all be saying that. We'll be saying that at work tomorrow. Big Popper said it. It's very good. Where is Big Popper? Now I've got to read everything Big Popper said. Big Popper said, I always thought your name should be Sean, not Blonde Morley. Is it that? Is that what I'm looking for? Is that somehow Albrot's joke? Is this what I'm looking for? Am I doing a really bad job of reading here? What am I? Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Big Popper Peter, quoting Albrot, said, I think it's this. How many courses of shots has she had? Have we yet reached 4 nan blondes? As a joke around. That was your joke, actually. Okay, sure. Is anyone in Dublin at the moment? Kate's got a play on. Irish Island, are you near Dublin? Yeah, that is funny. But it's no your thanks phone. Can we just do a poll if anyone's in Dublin? Are you in Dublin? 1 yes, 2 no. Oh wow, I just don't know how to do the polls, huh? There we go, we got a poll up. Are you in Dublin? 1 for yes, 2 for no. You're in Italy at the moment. Will you be back in time for the play, The Irish Island? Because you might be in time to see Trifled by Caitlin Magnell-Kearns on the 1st to the 12th of October at the New Theatre Dublin. Check it out. Any chance you'll bring it to Manchester, Sheffield, Leeds, York, Newcastle, etc.? It's not looking good. I should have made the poll, will you be in Dublin at the beginning of October? Yeah, could you bring it to Beverly, please? All right. We've gotten a bit heated. We've gotten a bit worked up. You think it's time just to calm down with some frog bliss? Oh, thank you for the follow, The Irish Island.
Winner is this.
The winner's no. There. What do you think my nan's name is? I'll give you a clue. It rhymes with nan. Frog? Yeah, good guess. No, you're wrong, Burnt Eye. It's actually frog, or it's flan. Have you seen that someone's made a YouTube TV station? Where did I put it? I thought I put it in my very extensive and actually hard to understand bookmark. Hello, Spiffing. How are you doing? I bookmarked it and it went in a bookmark folder called Other Favourites. There we are. What is Albrot's best joke? 1 is your thanks phone. Yeah, that's getting my vote. 2 is, oh, so you're anti-vax now. 3 is, I've always thought your name should be Sean, not Blonde Morley. I think they actually might want a big pop ass jokes. And 4 is the 4-man Bland's joke he stole from Big Papa. Yeah, someone's made it so that there's like 14 channels.
That was like a lot.
And you could just flip between them.
The sentence of the book is literally side by side with James Cordelia ran. I have
With a good massage. Of course, you could just season with salt and pepper. No problem at all. But if you're looking for the beef fried rice that will change your life, please follow my lead. You won't regret it. This time, let's prep the vegetables. First, finely dice half.
That's it? What do you mean that's it? I thought you weren't staying the night because I'm disabled.
Moron, but there should at least be a team of people round him trying to stop him looking quite the moron he clearly is.
Chances of getting into college? Maybe we could study why you decided to wear that hideous dress. Pal.
That sinker ball.
This is great. Channel surfing. When was the last time anyone channel surfed? We don't have a TV license, so we can't channel surf. We can only think and decide. It's actually TV, yeah. From the link. It's this. Someone's just made this. It's turned YouTube back into unpause. You can't pause it. Can't pause, can't rewind. There's channels.
What actually happened just there is the same exact sequence as if you had lost the ball.
Here in Iceland for us, and we have already started our day by coming onto this beach. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours before low tide. We're actually in this video.
I just like doing this. I just like getting a sentence each.
I really want to show you guys what this house looks like in brilliant weather, so I'm going to pop up a couple images of the home so you can...
Yeah, fuck the Vikings.
And 3 years later, in 1940, we had the beginning of Disney's legendary run of classic film.
Hang on, turn it off. Fuck the Vikings. I want to hear more about this, Bread Santa. Spotlight, Bread Santa. I want to hear more about this. I'll bring the frog over to me for a kiss. Would be good if they could AI censor out any like and subscribe stuff. Pepsi Scrolls, have you seen? I don't know if you watch a lot of stuff in. Oh, it's American football stuff. I forget that. I thought you were going to talk about. I thought you were going to talk about longboats, mate. No. I should have known, really. I should have known from context and knowing you. I don't know if you know about this Pepsi Scrolls. I can't remember who told me about this. Maybe Spiffing or someone like that. There's a sponsor block for YouTube where you can cut out. It doesn't cut out all their call to action stuff. Not like the Vikings. I think there's a good case to say that the Vikings weren't very good. You know, I think there's a lot of myth making around the Vikings. A lot of it comes from the far right. But also there's a lot of myth making around the Vikings as like great warriors. Whereas actually, you know how they're sort of known for like turning up on their longboats and like the Vikings get shown as these kind of arch warriors, unstoppable Northmen with like hatchets and round shields. But actually they mostly just turned up and did small raids. They weren't very well organized. And the reasons they took so much ground is they were just good at ships, and they would turn up just at sea at weird times and attack monasteries and undefended areas. They were just pirates, yeah. Like they couldn't take on an army. If in the UK at least, they mostly just because the UK. Let's find a map of the UK. Map of Britain. Where's a good map of Britain? Empty. Just the border. Just there. Here we go. So around the time the Vikings turn up, the UK's not really thinking about outside of itself. It's really just thinking about How do I do this? Right, so you've got all these little kingdoms, right? You're going to have one here. Let's make the line on this much smaller. You've got all these little kingdoms, one over here, one over here. This is this is rough and random. And what they're worried about is the other kingdoms in. And so where they build all their like castles and stuff, all their fortifications, it's all in here. And where they put all their like monks, monasteries, pregnant women, gold, all their valuables, all their resources, it's out by the sea, because they're like, well, no one can come by sea. And then the Vikings just turn up here and they go, oh, who we got to fight here? Well, just pacifists, pregnant women, and boxes of gold. And so they completely take over all of this just along the sea here, because this is where like the East and the West are fighting each other. And it's just a major distraction from anyone who can just come over by sea. Which kingdoms are those? I don't know. I know that Wessex is here and Mercia's... No, this is Mercia. I guess this is... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they took over here. Let's get rid of everything. This is where the Vikings come in. So this whole idea of like the north, I guess up to, I guess around here? That's like the initial, and their first capital was a place called Pocklington. I know later it would be York, but first, before they established that, they got established in the Yorkshire market town of Pocklington. Pocklington's proper little market. So let's go visit Pocklington. The Pope at the time was given some slaves from Pocklington, and that's when he made his little jibe about going angles, more like angels. Anyone heard that? Famous papal joke about child slaves. Places to see in Pocklington, UK. You love to see it. This really run-down looking pub. The Wellington Oak pub. That's a place to see. This school court. I've been there. Pub shops. Stately home. Church. The street's called the Pavement. Hang on, just before we move on. Just noteworthy, the street here is called the Pavement. You can see down there. Wellington Oak. We've already seen the Wellington Oak. Train station? Looks like a train station. This looks like a private house. Oh no, it was a pub. And there's even more to see in Pocklington. There you go, that's Pocklington. Looking at the same thing from a different angle counts as seeing two things. Is this true? Oh, no. Never mind then. Anyway, yeah, the Vikings just not that good. So when Brent Santa was thinking, fuck the Vikings, I was thinking, oh, we're going to get some of this. I was thinking, we're going to get all of this stuff. But we haven't. Do I have anything else to say about the Vikings? No, not really. It's a pub, then it's a public house. It's a private house, isn't it? In what sense is a pub public? We got it in the end, yeah, true. There's a Muggins here. Anyway, what do you want to do? What are you in mind for this evening? I don't think it has been contentious. No one's really argued with me about the Vikings. And honestly, I think the Nan Blonde stuff went down a lot smoother than it usually does. This really is Frog Bliss. I told you not to eat pizza, Oracle. I told you it wasn't compatible. I was right again. Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
هو كان عامل رسالة لأصحابه إن هو الناس تبطل فدي كانت حاجة عجباني قوي.
Acceptable messages. A far cry from the anti-establishment lyrics at the start.
I'm not doing it. Oracle, I'm not doing it.
أنا شايف إن في مهرجانات ما ينفعش
Come on. Come on now.
إنما في حاجات حلوة تانية.
By the way, I want to let people know. Now that I've moved countries again, will I ever do a handstand? I'll die for Burnzoid. I'll die. If I'll do it, but it'll be the last thing I ever do. If I do a handstand, my elbows will immediately bend the wrong way, give way, and I'll land straight on my fontanelle. And then, knowing me, there'll be something left on the floor, like a breeze block, a dry eraser, a shot glass, just a piece of tin, or a piece of, a cobalt cube, and it will go straight in my fontanelle and I'll die. Or if I'm not dead, the shape of my brain will change in such a way that it fundamentally alters my personality. I think I could have a Lego brick go in my fontanelle and I'd be fine. I think a Lego brick's not an issue. Then you can also tick headstand off the bucket list. Well, I won't be able to, because you can't tick after you're dead. Dead men don't tick. My fontanelle's wide open. That's how I keep such an open mind. Random mall phrase inbound. I think these aren't mall phrases, right? They're all things I've said once. I should take the bone with me, but... Okay. Yeah. I want to say, when I claim that when I was a child, ball lightning went through my head, don't put that in the same category of statement as the COVID-19 vaccine making my nan go blonde. Because the first one is really more an embellishment. The second one is the cold, honest God's truth. Too late. I believe the orb. Good. Good. But you should also believe the nan, but not the nan. Fine. Fine. Well, I'm going to play Tetris. What do you think of that? Should we have some Tetris on? Should we calm down with a bit of Tetris? I think we just need to... I think we need to calm down with a bit of Tetris. Tetris. Currently watching house tours on this site. I've been watching Tokyo new build house tours on TikTok. Getting really into them because the woman, it's really sped up and the woman wears conductor's gloves and does very big gestures in the rooms. I just find incredibly pleasing. Is 𝐓𝐶hroma? I've been playing the demo of this Tetris game over and over again. It's Tetris, but it has one twist. It has one twist, and that twist will send you loopy. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to watch and intuit how someone has improved on Tetris? Because you might be thinking, Tetris is done. Tetris has been in the oven for 30 years. The game is done. My friend, what does the Japanese say, Sean? Well, the English says 𝐓𝐶hroma, and the katakana characters underneath say 𝐓𝐶hroma. So it's not, no new information there, I'm afraid. Okay. Look upon heaven and weep.
Ready, go.
It's just a nice Tetris. Just happily coming in. Hello, Gomalon. We're just playing a bit of Tetris. Oh, confusing. So, a line will only clear if it's all the same colour. And when you put something down, it will change the colours directly up, down, left, right of it. And so maintaining the colours where you want them is a ludicrous level of additional complexity that will send your brain to the big prison. I have been just turning this on every now and again, playing it until I get a headache, and then stop it again. But it gets a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, I'm actually going to start thinking. And I can hold something? So even then, that's not getting me anywhere. I mean, I could put it there, but I think I want the red one? Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, well, this is short-lived. No, I regret. Okay. This is a disaster. Will this help me? Good. And then if I do that, I get 1. That's good. I just need to turn a bunch of those blocks. Oh, please, just give me 1. No, I'm not going to get a relevant piece in time. Okay, that's good. That's good. 1. This. No, I can't get over, can I? No, I can't. But I gotta wait until you put this over here. No, I'm dead. My life's over. Yes. No, I'm dead. That's the end, right? That's dead. Yeah, okay. Game over. You play bad on purpose? What do you mean bad on purpose? Pepsi Scrolls, what do you mean bad on purpose? Hello, 𝐍�𝐿. Thank you for the welcome there.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Chat and tie for Tetris, what a gentleman. You have to show a little bit of respect. There were some holes, yes, but it's really hard. Hello, 𝐍�𝐿. I'm playing better Tetris. The thing is, if you're looking at the holes, you're thinking in old Tetris. This isn't old Tetris. This is new Tetris. You're coming to this with Grandad's brain, but Grandad's never played this Tetris. Actually, that hole there was sloppy. That was sloppy, but it's gone now. For any newcomers, this is Tetris where you have to also manage the colours. I've already made a big mistake. But if I can, yeah, clear this red, and then if I lay this here, that all turns blue, which means, oh no, I've messed it up again. I've messed up. I've made too many mistakes. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to lay down and breathe my last. No. What I need to do is turn all the red blue, I guess. So if I do that, then I've got space. No, I've messed it up again. Okay, but that's all blue. And then if I do this, I'll get a row. then if I do that, I get a row. Oh, and then if I do this, I get a big row. Good. I'm getting it. My brain is adjusting. Synaptic plasticity enabled. Whoops. Okay, Pepsi Scroll's going to have a field day with that one. I've really... do you think I can... Is there a way to rotate that in there? Is that doable? But just what happened with it? Oh, jeez. Can someone ban Pepsi Scrolls and then just let Pepsi Scrolls back in when I'm done? I don't want to see what's waiting for me in the chat after this. Okay, that's good. Hey, this is good. I'm getting it. This is good. This is good. Oh, yeah. I'm still with it. I'm still culturally relevant. Is this going well? Yeah, it is. I wondered if few men alive who dares to be happy. Brain wonders. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Brain unlocked. Oh, fuck my life. No. But this can. Oh, but I've made more problems. No, this is good. This is good. What a happy life I'm going to lead. I can retire on this. Oh, unhappy. No, happy again. Troubled life. No, I keep talking about how it's going well, but look. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, lots of mistakes. Fatal errors. I'm going to put that there and hope for the best. No, that did that recoloration. No, unfortunately, this is when I have to die. I need to get that. If I can get that one line red here. No. If I can get that one. No. Game over. Good though, isn't it? What did I do? I was just worried you were going to say that I played bad on purpose. My dad is internationally ranked at Tetris. Yeah, put him onto this. Does better just mean harder? Yeah. Where are you going to be again in 3 weeks' time? Josie? I love how you play off the cuff with no strategy or thought. Funky, I don't know. Funky, you show me how you can do better at this. Oh, nice. Were you going to make a sequel? It's not that I don't play with no strategy. I don't know the strategies because the colour thing is so overwhelmingly important to success that it's not that simple. Hello, Fluff Weasel. Don't let them get to you. Everyone gets under my skin. Can anyone submit a welcome bear? Yes, the Burnzoid. Anyone is welcome to submit a welcome bear. If anything, I haven't provided enough guidance in the past as to what I want in a welcome bear. Some have become very long, although some of them have turned into masterpieces. But essentially, just say something to the tune of "Thank you for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love this community going from strength to strength." And I'll probably put it in. And even if you deviate wildly from that, I'll probably still put it in. Are you internationally ranked at this Chroma Tetris? No. But I'll tell you what I am internationally ranked at. I'll tell you what I am internationally ranked at, actually. Just so I can get a little bit of my reputation back. I've been playing Phantom Spark. Let me show you what I'm internationally ranked at. I've been playing the game Phantom Spark. It's a time trial racing game. And if you look at the leaderboards and we look at the first course, I'm 54th in the world. And if we look at the second course, I'm 34th in the world. And if we look at the third course, I'm 54th in the world. And if we look at the fourth course, I'm 49th in the world. And if we look at the fifth course, I'm 38th in the world. And if we look at the sixth course, I'm 46. Essentially, for every single course in this game, I'm in the top 100 leaderboard. Not a world record holder like Pete, though. What's Pete got? Am I going to have to become a speedrunner? Josie Russell sadly got pipped. Plot twist, there are only 100 players worldwide. Red Crayon Bandit, that's probably closer to the truth than I'm happy to admit. It's a very new game and the community is not very big yet. So I would estimate there's only about 150 people who are taking it seriously. So I only need to be better than about 50 people. But it feels good, doesn't it? It feels quite good. I'm up there though still. There are certain people that I race against their ghosts quite a lot. Big Kevin comes up. If you go to the top of any leaderboard, there'll be a guy called Techie. Techie, 𝐓𝐷𝐿𝐿. I look at these guys' ghosts all the time. Thunder in Paradise, Hulk Hogan FMV game with only 2 speedruns. Let's take a look. Thunder in Paradise speedruns. Are we looking for a good Pete? Yep. Everyone's got a speedrun now. Big Kev has big shoes to fill. Big Kev's all right. Big Kev's all right. Bit sloppy on some of the corners on the first few tracks, but Big Kev's all right. Good chops on that guy. Was that a GDQ speedrun on the other page? What other page? What other page are you referring to? Is there a recording of it? Of course there is. Yeah, there's a VOD. Oh, wow. So what does it take to do a speedrun of an FMV game? Just click in. Oh, no, hello. That's a good little clip to take out of context. There's a lot of Lib Dem chat in this speedrun. Yeah, you could have warned me. So what's happening here? Oh, you've got to shoot the missiles before they pop you? Oh, or you could just let them hit you. Pete, you're not shooting the missiles. What are you doing? It was easier to not shoot. Is it slower to shoot them? Yeah, damage boosted too. Amazing. That's good. That's good stuff. Kank the run. Run's God, I'm afraid. I had my fill. The real question is, what am I doing? One, what ultimately will I speedrun so that I can join our community of speedrun record holders? Look at �SGDQ22. Why? Why am I doing this? Why? Hello, Josie Russell. It was there on the page. What are you asking me to do? To go back to this? Oh, are you saying that the other Thunder in Paradise speedrun was an SGD? I'm not asking you to do anything. You said, look. Looks. And then Josie Russell saying, Sean. I feel like I'm in trouble. Well, I've made it my... It was on the Google search. Gotcha. It doesn't matter. I'm moving on. I've decided that my living back in the UK resolution is to become much, much ruder, and in fact, become toxic. I need to become so rude that I'm officially toxic. And that way we won't have confusions like this, because I could be like, I don't care. I could say something like that. I could be like, this isn't important. A good goal. Yeah. Do you want to hear about something rude I did the other day? Do you want to hear about something I did that was rude? Right. When I was getting this light bulb for the lamp, I went to Tesco's. And I couldn't find the light bulbs. It's a big Tesco's. Couldn't find the light bulbs. And I said to a member of staff, I said, sorry to bother you. Could you tell me what aisle that I might find the light bulbs on? And even though I'd asked that, he just led me there. But then he led me to the aisle marked home, which is where I obviously was, because I'm not a fool. I went to the one marked home, and he couldn't find them. So he asked another member of staff. And he said, oh, they're in the next aisle. So he took me to the next aisle, which was marked gift cards and biscuits, like greetings cards and biscuits. And I said to him, oh, I should have known to find light bulbs on greetings cards and biscuits. Silly me. And he looked at me with nothing in his eyes. Nothing. He didn't acknowledge it as a sarcastic little joke. He didn't acknowledge it as a rude jibe at the layout of the shop. He didn't acknowledge it as just as anything. He just looked at me and blinked once. Well, I think they're going to waste a lot of their time showing people, because no one's going to find light bulbs there. And I thought, I'm just going to be rude. I'm just going to be rude, because it is a bit of a waste of time. Going to the bit where even the staff thinks light bulbs should be. But then later there was something even stupider. When I bought the light bulb, it set off the alerts by the scanner. You know, you scan it, you pay for it. I took it out and then it set off the alarms. And so I said, oh, do you want to see what I've got? And I said, oh, I've got some light bulbs. And they went, yeah, they've got a sensor in them. They've got a sensor thing that will set them off. And I go, oh, can you disable it? She goes, no. I go, oh, okay. So what should I do? Just go through it again, and now you know that it's supposed to be going off. She went, yeah. And I went, so what shall I do in future? Let's say I'm buying a light bulb in future, and I want to not have this problem. What shall I do? Just come up to this whoever's by the tills and say, I'm buying a light bulb. It's going to set off the alarms, but know that I'm not stealing it because I'm telling you. And she went, yeah, yeah, I guess. And I thought I should have been rude then. That would have been a good time for being rude. Because I was trying to be rude. I was trying to be like, this doesn't make any sense. This is a strange system. But she was like, this guy's having a laugh with me. This guy's having a joke. He doesn't mind. And I didn't mind that much. Walking around, just having it set off all the alarms. Not the end of the world. Bit daft though. You need a rudeness upgrade. I'm trying to practice, but I'm practicing at the lowest end. How did you deliver a should have known gag? You want me to give you that delivery? I went like, oh, should have known. Should have known light bulbs would have been on gift cards and biscuits. And I didn't say hey at the end, but I probably should have. I could have really sold it if I was like, hey, should have known it'd be on gift cards and biscuits, eh? Silly me. And I should have said silly me in a really deep growl. Should have been like, silly me, eh? I think you're possibly underestimating how little of a shit the average supermarket staff gives about anything that happens in said supermarket. No, I completely get it. I completely get it. And I think it makes their life shit. It makes the customer's life shit. And there's no way of like... And also speaking to the manager is mad. Speaking to the manager would single you out as an absolute psycho. I do I have this internal frustration. I'm sure everyone feels it. I'm sure it's just part of the modern world where you're just going through a normal part of life, like going to the shop and buying a light bulb, and the systems they have in place don't really make any sense. Like, the light bulbs are on the biscuit aisle and they have to set off the alarms. There's nothing they can do to stop them setting off all the shop alarms when you leave. And you just have this urge to be like, I should let someone know that I think this is a bit daft and someone should change one of these things. Or both of them, really. I have an urge to be like, as a customer, I don't like this. I don't want to be an arsehole to anyone. And the only people I can talk to are people who have no power over this and don't give a shit. But I feel weird being like, smiling along while everything doesn't make any sense. I think most people don't have that. You think so? What? Going through a shop and you have to set off all the alarms? They're like, the only way for you to leave with your product is by setting off all the alarms. And you have to be like, cool. Because there are two sets of security, right? There's two sets of alarms. There's one right by the self-service checkout. And then there's one round the corner of the people with the high vis who are actually supposed to grab shoplifters. And when I was told I was going to be setting off those alarms, they didn't inform the shoplift grabbers that I was going to be setting off the alarms. I think it's mad, you know? These are people looking out for shoplifters. Egg. I like the bumpiness. I think it would be nice to go somewhere for bumpiness. In Amsterdam, there was one good shop and one really bad shop. And in the UK, I haven't found where the good shop is. Yeah, they've all got these daft things about, like, Tesco's in particular, I remember, is really bad for just moving the products around. Because I believe the idea is the more time you spend lost is the more time you spend in shop. And then while you're wandering around being like, where do I get plasters? I've cut my finger open. Where do I get plasters? You might be like, oh, vol-au-vents. Oh, a 𝐟𝐵𝐿. That's the psychology they're banking on. Oh, I've cut open my arteries. Oh, hang on. I can get you 2 yo-yos for £3. That's below average market price. I hate to say it, but actually works. I'm sure it all works. But do you know what? I would opt into a system where that didn't happen anyway, even if it does reduce shareholder value to Tesco's owners. My solution to that is to know exactly what I want, but also go up, down every hour. I would love to be able to just bullet to the things I want and then leave. Did you have food warehouse when you left? I don't know what that is. Just shop online? What, for bread? For bread, mate? You want the Amazon truck to deliver my Hovis? No way. I'm in favour of local shops. Honestly, having lived in a 15-minute city, Sheffield's close to one. I think the hills around here don't help, but Sheffield's got a lot of... Honestly, the walkability is really low because the pavements are fucked. I've lived in, like, the platonic ideal of a 15-minute city, and it was very nice. I don't want Amazon to deliver by milk and bread. They need an app with a map for bigger shop. No, but it's intentionally not supposed to be easy to navigate, right? The lostness is built in. There's an incredible Upperthorpe. Let me see if I can Upperthorpe. I'm going to try and find you a place in Sheffield that is refreshingly bonkers. Let's see if I can find it. It's been shut for ages, and so I've never personally been in. How do I drop the little guy? Okay. Okay, there's a place in Upperthorpe, and it's just called Sir Donald Trump and Richard Branson. It's possibly one of the maddest shop frontages, definitely the maddest shop frontage I've seen in Sheffield. It's just called Sir Donald Trump and Richard Branson. 141 Upperthorpe Road, UK crossed out and replaced with Republic of Wessex. And then it says European Union. And then this phone number is absolutely baffling. It's a selfie centre, yeah. So we'll check if the URL works, but let me tell you what I already know about it. It's also permanently shuttered. It's long gone. It's kind of, imagine the most low rent Madame Tussauds you can, where there's like selfie cutouts with these celebs. Hello, SK. And you can take pictures with them. So what is it? Pub2100.uk. Pub 2100 UK. Probably gone. Yes! Yes! It still works. Now this is surfing the web. This truly is surfing the web. This is frog bliss. This is pub2100.uk, my friend. Can I say, when I visited this last, it wasn't as mad. It does, yeah. Got Mighty's fingerprints all over it. I don't know what this is even getting at. I'm worried it's going to turn out to be like right-wing talking points or something. But over here we have a sort of 3D button that says Islam supports your life. Then a bubble that says fun, friends and family. And then animals. I'm just going to push it over a little bit so you can see. Contact 𝐟𝐵𝐿𝐼. Caution. Website requires training to enter. And then there's a button. Let's just start clicking things. So where is training? It's saying we need training first. So this is the pub. Okay, we're getting confused already. So artificial intelligence. The Artificial Intelligence Nobody Listens conference. Elon Musk tweeted the world's population is accelerating towards collapse. AI, a military arms race, and nuclear weapons. Okay, we get the gist. We get the gist. This is doomsday AI stuff. I'll rewind to the nearest jumping on point, SK. In Sheffield, there's this building that advertises this very unclear service called Sir Donald Trump and Richard Branson. It has this like slightly crossed out address. The phone number is largely redacted, and all you have to work with is this URL. And now we are going to that URL, pub2100.uk. My nan is as honest as, I don't know, what's a good comparison? What would make her seem honest? What's a good other bit of this simile? Okay, I'm going to click here because this is the website. Islam supports your life. I mean, I'm still not clear. Entertainment from Cube. I feel like I have to click on that.
In the future. In the future, our cities will be much more than just places to live in. The future is here, and it's real.
The future's real?
Introducing the new Maraba, the world's largest modern downtown.
What do we think of the frogs, by the way?
Designed with people at its heart.
Are the frogs a nuisance?
One of the top 10 most livable cities in the world. And at its center, a new icon.
Hang on, what was that claim?
Helping make Riyadh one of the top 10 most livable cities in the world. helping make Riyadh one of the top 10 most livable cities in the world.
So is Riyadh already one of the top 10 most livable cities in the world? Or is the claim that it will become that once it has a giant cube? So it's like Riyadh isn't this currently, but it will be when we've got a big cube here.
And at its center, a new icon, the 𝐓�𝑋𝐶.
God, this is like an Overwatch map. Hang on. Did you see a little detail in this? Okay, so they're going to build this big... They're going to build this big thing. Yes, it was the... Yeah, the detail I noticed was, of course, the little dragon. Why and when is it going to have a dragon? How would a dragon make this one of the top 10 most livable cities? Yeah, we've just come here to check sustainability, walkability, how clean is the air. I do notice you've got a dragon. And what exactly does that eat? Why is that? Like, even when they're putting this together, why did they put a dragon in this?
The 𝐓�𝑋𝐶.
What was the thinking? Because not to be unduly skeptical, but there's not going to be a dragon. So what was the thinking when they put the dragon into this bit? And also a spaceship as well. Okay, so there's a spaceship flying. Now there's a dragon. And then enclosed in that there's this big hill. And then they're going to put apartments around that. And what's in the hill? A spaceship, a dragon, and some other apartments, or?
The world's first immersive experiential destination. A gateway to another world. At a scale unprecedented.
But why is there a dragon?
Where you'll feel wonder, amazement.
Is it, sorry, no, we're going back to understand. Is it that they put in a sort of 3D hologram thing? Right. You go in, and then in here, these interior walls are actually like a VR hologram thing. Yeah. And so even though they're showing a spaceship not being part of the walls, right, we can see, because we're seeing a cross-section. So when the dragon appears, we know the dragon's not in the walls, it's really flying there. But is it trying to suggest that that's how it will feel when you're inside it? Like, is that what's going on?
The world's first immersive experiential destination.
I mean, if you want an immersive experiential destination, just dinosaurs, dragons, spaceships, just any threats you want, really.
A gateway to another world. At a scale that's unprecedented and unforgettable. Where you'll feel wonder, amazement, and your heart race. As you dine with gentle giants. Explore a world of magic. Or live on Mars. Where your retail experience is completely reimagined.
I just don't want giants walking around.
Feel at home in another world. This is the new face of Riyadh. A gateway to another world. New 𝐓�𝑋𝐶.
Riyadh is where is it that Riyadh's capital is Saudi Arabia, right? So this is big Saudi money. Cube world. Yeah, is this even remotely plausibly going to happen? New 𝐓�𝑋𝐶. I mean, this is their website. Are there any like external things being written about this? Yeah. Let's just go to Wikipedia and get the straight dope on this. The 𝐍�𝑋𝐶 is a planned mixed-use real estate development in northwest Riyadh. Yeah, fair enough. And it's going to be like a gigantic... I think it's just to get investor money into Saudi projects. I don't think they're really going to build a giant inverted cinema screen where people are supposed to live and shop. Anyway, back to the site. That's 𝐍�𝑋𝐶. Also, hello, Phil. There's a wiki page. Yeah, I don't think they even mention the dragon on the wiki page. So the wiki page I would consider a stub for our purposes. Okay. So that was entertainment from Cube. What do we want to click on next? Do we want fun, friends and family? Do we want animals? Do we want learning or sustainability or healthcare? Which of these we want animals? Islam promotes love for animals. Hadith about animals are sayings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that instructs Muslims how to treat animals with mercy and compassion. Yeah, that's fine. I think there are good hadiths about animals. Islam saves animals for extinction. Okay, I think this is just explaining the role that Islam can play, or Islamic interests in animal conservatorship. Fine. Okay. Fun, friends and family. Islam diversifies transport. Every day is different. Yeah, you can have foot, swimming, animals, boat, canoe, chariot, train, sedan, chair, bicycle, scooters, abseiling, skate/ice roller, balloon, odd car. You can have an odd car. Board, skiing, plane, helicopters, flying car, sports car, jet ski, limousine, motorcycle, bubble car, racing car, hovercraft, moped, vintage car, or submarine. Islam provides epinephrine. What's epinephrine? Is epinephrine the anti, like the EpiPen? Epinephrine. That's like the anti. Yeah, the EpiPen. Okay. Islam provides that. Islam helps culture. Sure. It's a very interesting second thing to go for. Islam gives you all these modes of transport, and it gives you epinephrine, and it diversifies culture, and it develops family fun. All right. So this is like an Islamic values awareness website. Islam saves the life of a 7-year-old girl. Sure. Islam encourages healthy eating, dinner on Mars. Sure. Just can't get over odd car. Islam provides an odd car. How about we click on caution, website requires training to enter? No, that is part of the same button we pressed before. Contact 𝐿 Us from Oumuamua. Oumuamua. I hope that's the name of a planet. Curious to know what that is. Okay. Oumuamua is the first interstellar object detected passing through the solar system. Formerly designated 1I/2017 U1. It was discovered by Robert Weyrick using the Pan-STARRS telescope at 𝐟𝐫𝐸𝐬𝐬 Observatory, Hawaii. Okay. So that's where this message is coming from. Oh, they're not saying European Union here. Okay, that's their contact form. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I've not spent enough time on this logo. This logo needs some extra thought. Earthling dependency on myth creates opportunities in space. There's a lot to enjoy here. There's a lot just to take in and think about. How many eyes on this creature? Well, if you think those floating shapes are eyes, then I guess it's got 4 loose and 2 normal. Unless there's one here behind the word kingdom. In fact, can we open this image separately? No. No, I'd love to see the source code for this. Maybe in my own time. And we still have plenty more to check on because there's also the entire. So our job now is to determine what exactly Pub 2100 is. Because we have these buttons at the bottom: artificial intelligence, global catastrophe planning, Pub 2100, money, EQ emergency care units, and the index. But that's not all. Because at the top we have Mars, future of money, coronavirus, jobs, electricity, pool party, holidays, subs, and contact. But given the whole thing is called Pub 2100, surely the place to go is Pub 2100. Okay, so I think this is going to raise as many questions as it answers, and it might answer 0. Introducing the selfie day. Tired of boring birthdays? When is your selfie day? More selfies per square meter than other selfie centres. Okay, so I think this is what they used to have. This is what used to be in here. That's why it was called Sir Donald Trump and Richard Branson, because they had selfie opportunities with cutouts of these people. But inside, yeah, they had World War III, the train spotting toilet, 10 Commandments. They had the stocks. They had statues. They had spikes. They had spider's web. They had prisoner of war. Nice ass. Skeleton. They had sperm. They had love. They had live locusts. They had lottery win. They had high voltage. Insect pizza. Korea. They had Hollywood. They had hanging around. They had guillotine. They had grow room. They had gold. They had giant spiders. They had explosion. They had fashion. They had electric chair. They had Donald's wall. They had drug bar. They had Donald's tattoo parlor and a dinosaur. They had coffin. They had car. They had cocaine. They had caged. They had brothel. Oh, a number 10 Downing Street brothel. They had bad hair. They had bomb. They had aliens, and they had bottoms. Josie Russell, what you don't understand is this place has more selfies per square meter than any other selfie centres. And the way they achieve that is that some spots are two things at once. Spider's web is also giant spiders, which is down here. And fashion is also nice ass. Like, they're just the same spots. So you can really get your selfies per square mile up. Sunday. Oh, okay. And they're also holding a special event on the Sunday, the 30th of April at 17 p.m. I have no idea what year. They had an Albanian warrior party. Once Albania was the most powerful country on earth with an empire larger than McDonald's, the world's best warriors famous for slaying mammoths with their bare hands. Sunday, they combat at the selfie centre and free bar Albanian party. Oh yeah, you're right. Set your calendars for Sunday the 30th of April, 2100 AD. Okay, well now we know what it is. That's Pub 2100. Anything else people are interested in? Here are your options. Mars, future of money, coronavirus, jobs, electricity, pool party, holidays, subs, contact, artificial intelligence. Oh, these are two buttons. Just to make it clear, global catastrophe planning is separate to long life lunches. They just happen to be on the same pump. Pub 2100 is separate to money. EQ emergency care units, and the index. What do you want? Contact. We've done Contact, didn't we? Contact is contacts the alien from Owamama. Long life lunches. Right, let's take a look. Long life lunches. Concerned about health matters? Can you get all the medical information and choices you want about a condition which is existing or to which you have a genetic predisposition? Can you find your way through the massive data about your condition in order to make the right choices? If you have children, would you like information and advice on how they should behave? For example, eat, drink and exercise, in order to minimise the likelihood of developing an illness for which they are predisposed. Would you like a report based on you which outlines the options and recommendations in a clear manner? One which is fully referenced, one with which you can talk to your GP. For their mission statement. Is to bring information to people when they need it in a clear, concise manner. I can't quite work out what this is. I think it's just another side business where you go to them and tell them what you eat and do, and they give you some recommendations, I guess. I guess anyone could just be a nutritionist, dietitian person on the side, right? That already is kind of the quack's grotto as far as healthcare goes. Yeah, the problem is that there are so many websites that are worse than what an AI would make. And I don't know what to take from that or what lessons to learn from that. Yeah, imagine someone signed you up to this and you talk to them and you sit them down. And then you find out they're also the people that run Sir Donald Trump and Richard Branson. Okay, that was long life lunches. Global catastrophe planning. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. Is this?
The party's over.
Not really seen a lot of embedded music on websites these days. Nice to see it. Are there any customer reviews? Oh, very good. Very good. Let's take a little look. So, is this still a business? Yeah. The Sir Donald Trump and Richard Branson Selfie Centre is permanently closed, but it did receive 3 reviews, which somehow it has come out of with a 4-star rating. So not bad. And none of them have text, I'm afraid. However, web results does take you to Reddit. Oh, and there is a Flickr album, which I'm quite curious to see. This is a Flickr album taken from inside the Donald Trump and Richard Branson Selfie Centre. That's the fake insects. That's the drug and insect bar. Let me shift these up for you. Drug and insect bar. Yes, quite cluttered, really. It seems surprisingly light on the Islamic influence that seems very important on the website. That's the lottery win. It's a very cluttered place. I mean, I don't know what I expected. It doesn't look like they actually have a lot of room to work with. Like, it's not... You don't think they're going to have a particularly spacious back end. But when you actually see... Oh, where's the... There we go. When you actually see how cramped it is. Yes, I guess it's probably more interesting for someone with a real photographer's approach not to take selfies. It's actually a lot more interesting just to document the space. But you're right. They haven't come to it in good faith. They haven't engaged with it in the manner in which it was advertised. Now it's permanently shut down, but do you think some of the stuff's still in there? There's the gold. I'll come back for you. Is that what that's saying? Oh, this is good. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going and looting one of those. Okay, they've hung a sex doll but put some jeans on her. Fine. I would like to see some more far shots of the space to really appreciate how cramped these different installations are. The jeans on the well, I think probably the police came around. Someone must have complained, right? I don't think someone's ever buying a sex doll with the intention of displaying it with jeans on. But also, let's just check now, right? When you come in, this is the main counter. Like, this is where you come in and say hello. So, the hanging sex doll is right where you come in. Mr. Beanie's council house is very good. Bean World. Okay, what's next? Pool party. I think pool party is important to see. Stop hair damage from spent fuel pools. Oh, okay. Whoa! If you click it, it zooms in way too much. Up here it says, good news for your hair. Can't quite get the sense of this, but there is a button up here that says PDF. So I guess we'll see. So I guess we'll see the PDF. Are sex dolls cheaper than mannequins? Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Because, well, I mean, I'm just in. Surely they are. Mannequins are like properly made, proper resistant materials. Nuclear spent fuel pools store most of our nuclear waste. Lovely blue. I actually quite like how this is put together. Pools are overfilled. Spent fuel more toxic. Power cut bad for your hairdryer. Power cut terrible for your local spent fuel pool. As with Fukushima, they get hot and radioactive. Unlike Chernobyl, they may burn for months. Massive potential. No worries for me. I am in space. There it says nuclear war, solar storm, artificial intelligence, pandemic, pollution, cyber terrorism, resource depletion. My hair is safe. Is yours? Great. This is good stuff, honestly. My hair is safe. Okay, so we did this, right? That's the selfie area. So what's money? Oh, this is good. Oh, let's see the PDF. Okay, any threats ahead? Collapse of money? Interaction between these... Let's just observe this graph and see what, if anything, we can get from it. Interaction between these kinds of risks. Martin Rees, Our Final Century, Amazon.com. The end, nuclear war, resource depletion, pollution, artificial intelligence, pandemic, solar storm. I guess those risks would interact, I guess, if we had a solar storm but our resources all depleted at the same time. Pandemic, coronavirus, risks increasing with urbanization. Nuclear war, risk depends on leaders' mental state. Yeah, I agree with that. Korea, global electrical power loss, artificial intelligence, risk increasing with technology, hackers blackout Ukraine's capital, Kiev. So do we think this guy, is the guy? Because he's behind the counter here, and he's wearing this. I mean, he could just be one of the friends of the photographer. Because the question I'm having is, like, who's the guy? Who's the guy behind this? Isn't that someone we know? It's not someone I know. This is DLC for your entire life. This is DLC for the brain. You could tell me this is Richard Branson now, and I would take a moment. I'd take a moment. A double take. Holidays? Ebooks. Okay, what's this one? Extinction holidays. Okay. Perfect gift for greedy people. Okay. Visit a private Airbus. Al-Walid bin Talal's private Airbus. Visit a massive tyre dump. Not much living, but plenty of bouncing opportunities. Drinks in heaven. Not good for bird watchers. Delhi dump. Drive luxury car. Help pollute by driving about aimlessly. Sniff the most polluted air on Earth. First selfie on Eclipse. Eclipse is the world's largest private yacht. Selfie with the last white rhino on Earth. I think we get the gist. I mean, the graphic design, the general design leaves... There's so much to enjoy. There's so much to get from this. What about subs? Submarines. Sure, should have known. And then it's more of this. Most places are high and cold. Is this true that most places are high and cold? Imagine lights out forever, fun coming, time to party. Who's saying that? What are these like? Are we in space? No more water bills. Most water is electrically pumped. No more food bills. Lots of new friends. Yep, we'll be friends with them. Okay, I've got the gist. And this isn't Mighty Fighty Shush Books. I don't know. I can never rule out Mighty Fighty's involvement. All right, well that's that anyway. I'm just showing you that, really. What's next? Should we just go to a random Wikipedia page? See what we got. Do they still have random page? Yeah, random article. 𝐟𝐵𝐿 is a sparsely populated wooded island on the municipality of 𝐓𝐵𝐿a in Østfold, Norway. Has the designated postal code of 1690. Yeah, I think it's time to have a little calm down now. Is this where you live now, Sean? Yeah, I live in the flat above. Sometimes people come up to take selfies with us. And I'm trying to say we ought to get a cut of their ticket price. Yeah, what would return us back to reality? What would calm us? Are you looking forward to GTA 6? I don't think I've played a Grand Theft Auto since like 2. I think I played 3 on my cousin's PlayStation, and that I think. Oh no, that's a lie. I had San Andreas actually. I owned San Andreas. Oh, just Sean Morley's flat. Yeah, people there know me by name. You could go to a website and design yourself a front door. Yeah? Is there a specific website for that? I saw a lovely website the other day. Look at this. It's just lots of things that are in public domain. And it's just scrolling. You can just scroll around. Look at this. Oh, hang on. You can't even see. I don't know what this is showing me, but look at it. Viewing Cosmos. I don't know what that means. How do I make this much bigger? Well, anyway, you get to just scroll around different public works. Yeah, you like it? It's just public.work. Now, I don't know how to go about finding specific things, but you really can just... Oh, if you click on something... frog. I think it's mad I've still got her now. 95 years old. One of the cousins got her a card. And the card was a picture of Edvard Munch's The Scream. And on it said, "My face when I saw how old you are." And everyone else got her lovely floral, saccharinely sentimental watercolours of flowers and things like that, with sort of sentimental little poems inside. And so when she saw this card of Munch, bigger, screaming, like a skeleton head, screaming about how old she is, she laughed so much. She laughed until she coughed, and then she read it again and started laughing again. She hooted and hollered, and 3 more times across the birthday lunch did she look at the card or attempt to describe the card, and she laughed so much she couldn't continue. She loved that. That was pitched just right for her. How did you thwart the pickpocketing attempt, SK? Are people enjoying the gallery, by the way? I hope it's still pleasing to people. Do you know, I might pick up the speed now that I've seen how long it is. Let's pick up the speed a bit more. We've actually got a long way to go if we want to see this gallery through. Now this is frog bliss. Don't miss any out. We're on finger injury at the moment. Oh, we move very quickly into wire. Coat hanger, more generic wire. Now we're on to sort of grouting, plastering, plasterwork, holes in walls, cracks. Oh, sort of damp on ceilings, holes in ceilings. This is so good. Hole in wall. Hole in wall. Tunnel. Slide. Tent. Tent flap. Tent door. Window. Peel. Peel. Stain. Spill. Hose. Floating fence. Tub. Pool. Watered pool. Water sack. Sack of water. Pool. Covered swimming pool. Large covered pool. Foundations of house. Wiring. Underfloor heating. Court. Squash court. Ping pong. Red hot carbon ball. Yolks. Yolks. Yolk in hand. Dyed yolk. Putty. Slime. Squashing slime. Claymation. Diagram. Marshmallow and match diagram. Structures. Macaroni. Atoms. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Yarn. Yellow wool. Threshing. Wheat. Taffy. Good. Hay. Hay sculptures. Hay art. Mosquito nets. Mosquito nets. These are all mosquito nets. Stained mirror, condensate. Fish houses. Out nighttime outdoors. Just different things outdoors. Balloons inside. Balloons outside. Balloons suspended above to be balloons being many people letting go balloons in the sky, many people celebrations involving vast quantities of flags, sports, crowds marching, factory work, posed photos, teams, families, small posed photos of people in matching shirts, sand castles, a dad digging a hole, families in holes, lakes, round lakes like craters, lots of blue water slides, theme parks, water slide parks, outdoor astroturfed ski ramps, dry ski ramps, cold ski ramps, climbing walls, outdoor climbing areas, outdoor zip lines, climbing areas, people ski chairs going down, little kiosk, the little checkpoint kiosks, windows, dark inside, light outside, windows that are a bit dark inside, just interiors, computer screen, little lamps, warm little lamps, red, wildfires, ash and stuff in the air, little tornadoes, like dust devils, tropical storms, typhoons. It's winter, it's cold now, but in tropical places. Structures like roller coasters, big roller coaster metal structures curving. The roller coaster structures are all everything's been destroyed. Disaster. Just mess. Foam outside. Lots of foam being established outside. Clouds. Warm clouds at night. Fluff. Small amounts of fluff being held in the hand. Cotton wool. Cotton wool coming out of things. Sort of half-finished stitching projects. Wigs viewed, looking inside at the wigs. The wigs facing down outside on the floor, cuttings, just hair cuttings, a hairdresser's floor, little clippings of different things, little clippings of different mineral compositions, or even just dyes, just bits of dyes being left out somewhere, silt, soil, loam, sand, foam. bricks and wood and salt and fluff and phosphorus and blue gas and stadiums and more stadiums and
I'm speaking to you because I know you're facing challenging times.
did you enjoy Frog Bliss? Have we achieved Frog Bliss? If you have achieved Frog Bliss, please can you say, I have Frog Bliss in all capitals? I have Frog Bliss. Good night, frogs. Croak well. Mosquito nets. Mosquito nets. These are all mosquito nets. Stained, condensate. Fish houses, out nighttime outdoors, just different things outdoors. Balloons inside, balloons outside, balloons suspended above to be balloons being many people letting go, balloons in the sky, many people, celebrations involving vast quantities of flags, sport. Fluff, small amounts of fluff being held in the hand. Cotton wool coming out of things. Sort of half-finished stitching projects. Wigs viewed looking inside at the wigs facing down outside on the floor. Cuttings, just hair cuttings, a hairdresser's floor. Little clippings of different things. Little clippings of different mineral compositions, or even just dyes, just bits of dyes. Mosquito nets. These are all mosquito nets. Stained, condensate. Fish houses, out nighttime. outdoors. Just different things outdoors. Balloons inside, balloons outside, balloons suspended above to be